Well, good afternoon, guys. We have the Four Rivers EBADS in tow, and we're gonna go run some jug lines on the reservoir today. I am beyond excited about this because this is the first time that this boat is hitting the water, and it's gonna be an interesting one. We've got the PPF wood duck on the back of it, so it's a one-way, just a go motor. It's that 6.5 horse longtail that I've got, and it doesn't have reverse and it doesn't have neutral. So if it's running, the prop is turning. I'm beyond excited to get out here, run some jugs in the new boat, see how the boat handles on the lake. There's like no wind today. It's gonna be great. So if you guys haven't seen the Refuge Runner or you want to get a good look at it, I made a video a little while ago, so circle back on the old videos, check it out. I do the full run through of the EBADS. Today we're gonna get on the water, run some jugs, put a few cats in the cooler, and just have a good time doing it. So stick around, guys. We'll be on the water shortly. Well, it smells like duck season. Oh, God, I love the smell of that old, what is it, 200 or 6.5 horse, whatever the CC is. Anyways, we're out on the water in the Refuge, or the EBADS, sorry. We're gonna be running jug lines. So we got all the jugs here, and I'm kind of getting accustomed to this boat. So we're gonna set these jugs out and tool around in the EBADS, see what it can do, see what it's like driving it around. And if we have time, if the jugs don't start popping off right away, we're going to see if we can catch us a few bluegills to use as bait the next time we run jugs. So that is the plan. We're using hot dogs as bait. We're gonna switch over to the old GoPros and kind of stay close to this boat launch and, you know, work some area that looks pretty catfishy. I don't know what I need to do here because I need to move. I guess I could just throw a jug down here. We'll just toss one out, shall we? We'll just see what we got. It's really not in the way of anything here, so. And if it is, it's okay. It's pleasure boat season and they can deal with me trying to catch a few fish. So we're gonna bait up with a couple of these hot dogs. I set these pink rigs up, the pink noodles, to be ready to go deep from like now. So let's drop these down, see how far it can go. Dang, how deep are we? That's deep. Whatever. We'll make it. Okay, it really wasn't that much deeper than what I had it set at, honestly. And to secure this little dowel in here, I use a clove hitch. So there's that. We got a jug down. Life jacket and neck mount don't really seem to want to work together very good. It's going to bounce around, but in this little of a boat, life jacket staying on the whole time, especially with people running around on jet skis and whatnot. Dang, that's real shallow. Guess we'll see if any kitty cats are hanging out down there. I guess let's we'll fire it up again, see if we can get out a little bit deeper. Well, we got half the jugs out now. That's better. That's a lot deeper. None of these depths that I set seem to be working. I gotta readjust every single one of these. That one wasn't off by much. Ooh, I got a fish. Ooh, it's going nuts over there. I don't even have all my jugs set yet. It's gonna be one of those days, boys. Hopefully you guys can see that jug just going bananas over there. Oh, he's an active little guy. Feels like a decent one. Doesn't feel like a giant. Okay. Try 2. Not 1, but 2. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get so tangled up in here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. 2 catfish? Uno. Channel Cato. Keepero. This is gonna be fun. We've already hit our keeper limit. Both of those are great looking keepers. Good size. Okay. We've officially broken in the EBADS with some catfish slime. What are the odds? Out of all these jugs I've put out, I catch frickin' 2 on the same jug. It's insane. Okay, now let's ask the question. Am I gonna be able to get these other 2 jugs out before we catch another one? Rebaited and reset. What we're gonna do, since we got a good 2 cats right there, I might as well put another jug down somewhat close by. And what I'm doing with these jugs is I'm letting that weight carry this all the way to the bottom. Donk. And then I tie it to where this jug is basically acting as a float, holding those hooks and baits vertically in the water column, just a little bit off the bottom. So there we go. There's another jug that is set. Let's see. Can we get this one on? Baited and set before another one goes down. I rather enjoy this form of fishing simply because it's fun. It's not a rod and reel. You get to, I don't know, it's like running crab pots or something, but in Kansas. It's the Kansas version of crab pots, I guess. There we go. That's our 2 from earlier, man. Perfect. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Now, as long as the jugs don't start bouncing, we're gonna go catch some bluegills, hopefully. Hopefully. We will see. The EBADS. Let's take a little time to talk about this while we're watching these jugs soak. I'm pretty impressed with how this boat rides. Like, it rides like I'm in a kayak or like a really small John boat. This boat's 13.5 feet long and about 50 inches wide. So, I mean, it's probably about the same size as like a 12-foot John boat. It's probably the closest thing I would consider it to, but it acts, I mean, it fishes more like, you know, a 10-foot John boat or a kayak. So the motor runs great on it. It actually moves pretty quick. It's like the perfect speed for early morning rides going into the duck blind. I mean, these things, you don't really go fast in them. But even with this long tail poking out of the back, it paddles great, which I haven't really paddled the refuge runner all that much because I've never done this kind of finesse work with it. It's just get in to wherever I'm hunting and get it situated and hunt. So this is my first time really like kayaking with one of these Four Rivers boats, and honestly, it's doing great. And I'm going into the wind, which I didn't think the wind was supposed to be this strong today, but you know, it is what it is. But as far as paddling goes, for being such a big rig, it paddles pretty great. And I'm not really trying to move very fast right now. I'm going into the wind, like everything's moving against me, but you know, I'd get there. I'd definitely rather use the motor. So what I want to do at this point, since we've been on the water for about half an hour or so, that first jug has probably been in the water for about 30 minutes. So we'll go pick up the first 4 jugs and maybe move them to a little bit of a different spot and maybe see if anything's on them. Let's give this thing a run, shall we? Right as I do that, the jet ski is gonna just come barreling through. Nice, give me some waves to ride, baby. Ooh, I think there is a fish on here. Huh. This one's gonna get to live to see another day. I don't even know how the heck he got hooked the way he did. Everything does take a little bit longer in this beast. Definitely getting a trolling motor for this if we do it again. It is difficult to maneuver finely with this mud motor. It'll get you there. It'll get you point A to point B through whatever you want it to get you through. But as far as fine maneuverability goes, especially when trying to pick up pool noodles floating on the lake, I would say that is not the best piece of equipment to be using. But maybe I'm just getting spoiled with big boat. I don't know. I do kind of wonder if there's a fish on that one. It'll be all right. We'll go grab, at least I want to check this one to see if it's got bait. It's missing a hot dog. Hot dogs aren't staying on so good today. Let's say by the time I get this one rebaited, we'll be in a better place to drop it. That one looks good there too. Well, yeah, this wind's making it a little bit difficult. I was thinking that the wind wouldn't be hitting as bad, but you know, when jet skis are out running around, that could be part of the problem. But yeah, it's making it hard to just hold in one spot. And I brought an anchor, but I haven't installed cleats on the boat yet, so we'll just go check the jugs. And just for you guys, I'll see if I can angle this GoPro to where you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll give it a good rip over to our other jug lines. Seems like every time I need to go that way, the jet skis are running. Alrighty, folks, here we go. This one right here is dancing like it's got a fish on it or it's stuck to the bottom. I can't really tell, especially with all this chop on the water. It could just be snagged on something on the bottom, but we will see if I can get there and not get blown around with this wind. Maybe. All right, Jug, come on. Oh, there's a fish on it. That's probably not a big one, but it's still a fish. Got a couple head shakes there. Hello, tree stump. Nice to see you. Let me get this little channel cat up. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not too shabby, actually. Yeah, screw it. We'll throw him on the box too. That's a good one. And I really like eating channel cats. They're probably one of my more favorite fish to eat. This needs to go. That needs to go to the side. Oh my goodness, we are struggling. Where's this wind coming from? It's supposed to be freaking 5 miles an hour. This is like 10, at least. All right, well, we got 3 channel cats in the boat. We have not had much time to fish for anything else, and apparently we've got wind now. If I would have known that, I would have picked a better spot. So we're just gonna grab these jugs. I think there might be a fish on this jug. I really do. It's dancing like the other one did. So we will see. That would be negative on the fish. And negative on bait. The old EBADS, man. It is quite the rig. I'm actually enjoying it. I would enjoy it a lot more if I had a trolling motor instead of a mud motor. Nothing against mud motor. It works great. Like if I was trying to get somewhere to hunt, it would be perfect. But as far as it goes for, you know, just fishing a little area and trying to maneuver tightly, it's not quite the best fit for what I need right now. So if I do this again in this boat, I think I'm definitely going to need to get a trolling motor. But the sun is setting. As you can tell, we've got 3 catfish in the cooler, and we've got some jug lines to go wrangle up before it gets too dark. But I do want to stay on the water just a little bit after dark. I want to get these jugs kind of in, you know, same area, and if I run out of bait, I got 2 hot dogs left. So if they're out of bait, we're going to put them up. But if they still got bait, we're going to fish them, and hopefully we can catch a few more on the jugs tonight. My plan of catching bluegills did not happen. It was much windier than I anticipated. I could have picked a better spot to fish, but you know, it is what it is. I think it would be wise to hurry up and find these jugs before the sun goes down, because I've kind of got them scattered out a long ways, so it'd be good for me to figure out where exactly all of them are. But having fun in the EBADS, first time on the water. This thing is much faster than a refuge runner. It planes out. It's completely different, but it runs a little bit faster than the refuge runner. It's very stable. I mean, the refuge runner is still stable, but it just has a different feel. This feels more like a John boat than a layout boat. I guess that's the best way to put it. So, all right, we got probably about 5-10 minutes left until we need to turn the lights on. So let's go find these jugs before the sun goes down. We've got all of the lights running on the EBADS. We got the navigation lights up front. We've got our light bar. We've got our interior lighting, and we've got the anchor light. So we need to find where I left all these jug lines. One, two, three, 4, 5.
This one's either anchored extremely well or there's a fish on it. We will soon find out. Nope, just stuck on a piece of a tree down there. Ooh, we've got a fish. At least it looked like it. I saw the jug bounce. I was about to go pick those up. I'm gonna assume that there might be a fish on this one. I saw it bounce. Yep, we got one. That is the target species. It's another little eater channel cat. Ah, screw it. We'll throw him in the box too. That makes 4 kitty cats in the EBADS. And that is our last jug to pick up today. And we added another one to the box. Now I gotta say, I'm good on channel cats for a while. I don't think I need any more eaters until the next fish fry. Let's get this all organized so I can put it back. Boop, boop, doop. Clean boat is a happy boat. It's easier to put it away now than later. Ending the night with 1, 2, 3, 4 kitty cats in the cooler. They're all good eater-sized channel cats, which is perfect. Let's see if I can get the sun behind me here, or in my face. Yeah, breaking in the old EBADS with the jug lines. This was actually a lot of fun. And like I said earlier, I think it would be way more fun to run out of this boat with a trolling motor. But towards the end of this, I kind of got the hang of it. So let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoy these catfish jug line videos. And if you want to see me fishing out of the EBADS some more this summer, let me know as well. But I got to get home. It's 9 o'clock. It's going to be a late night tonight and an early morning tomorrow if I want to get out and try and do what I want to do in the morning. So that's going to wrap it up today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned for all of the fishing and hunting videos that come out on this channel. And I will catch you guys on the next one.